Okay, everybody, it's Andy here at MNMoto. It's a beautiful day, a little bit in a hurry. Had my floorboards up, took my son for a ride the other day. That was awesome. He loved it. He's an 8. Today we are going on a ride with the Wednesday Night Riders. Might get some footage with them, might not. Depends on a few things. Alright, on this first leg now, I'm just going over to Waconia. It's a neighboring town. I got something to drop off there before heading out to the Wednesday Night Riders group. Sounds like we're going to have a good ride tonight, but as my Wednesday nights usually go, it depends on how much I'm socializing. A lot of those guys don't like to be on the video, and you know, we're having a good time. We don't want any distractions, so I usually tape the first leg of the ride and then maybe a couple shots from later on the night. But anyhow, don't feel like I have a need to apologize, but I wanted to about not posting in a while. I've got 15 subscribers, so at this point it's you get what you get. But I was a little behind in editing, went on a vacation, which put me behind on work, and here I am a couple weeks later, no videos edited. But I do have a couple of things in the can. Had time to record here and there, just not edit. So hopefully you'll see a cluster of videos coming from me soon here at the end of the summer. Yes, I said end of the summer. I'm not very excited about that, but it is August, which means we have about a month and a half left to ride before shutting her down for the winter. Ooh. You see this lovely road I'm riding on. The road by my house is under construction, which means all of the traffic from 3 major roads are going on little side roads like this that are getting beat to hell. This is probably, well, it used to be one of the funnest roads because it's so curvy and in the woods and nobody ever drives on it. But as you can see, it's become crash avoidance level 100. Rev bomb. So what's new with me? I went on vacation with my family. Another one of those vacations that would have been beautiful on a motorcycle, especially the places I went, but it was just as beautiful with my wife and kids. We got to soak it all in, a little education for my 2 boys. We went through the Upper Peninsula in Michigan to Munising. Got to see the Pictured Rocks, do a boat tour. Also came down to Traverse City area to the sand dunes, met up with a couple of my friends from college, actually roommates from college that I had not seen in a long time, and made the trek back. So all in all, it's gone about a week and a half. So that 2-minute summary didn't even begin to talk about how much fun I've had. But like I said, I got home to a mountain and a half of work, been under the dim light of a computer screen for the last 2 days straight catching up. And I got done just in time for my favorite part of the week, which is going out on a Wednesday night with my friends. Oh my God, I need gas. And there's a cop in front of me. Did any of you else recognize the car in front of me? It says sheriff on the back of it really big. It's just the same color as the car. The only way I noticed was the license plate says sheriff on it as well. That'd be a wonderful Carver County Sheriff's deputy. I didn't do anything wrong. I just made a lot of noise at the intersection. Saving my life. Looks like there's a gas stop in my future. I think I'm gonna go to the Holiday. Just for shits and giggles. So have any of you been on a motorcycle ride through Michigan? That's one of those Midwest states that unless you have a reason to go to Michigan, you don't really go through Michigan because it's got the UP and Canada to the north. And to the south if you go through Detroit to Windsor, which Windsor and Detroit are usually missed for obvious economical reasons. There's not a lot to I shouldn't say there's not a lot to do there. I could do a whole video on some of the things that you could do in Detroit, but anyhow, it's pretty not landlocked, but water, like being on an island, right? Michigan, lower part. If you've ever been there, you know it's beautiful. It's a lot like Minnesota, only everything's a lot closer to each other. You can go a couple hours, you can be anywhere in the lower part of the state, especially from the middle area where I went to college. Let me know. Have you been to Traverse City? Have you been to Tip of the Thumb? Have you been to Pictured Rocks, Sleeping Bear Dunes, any other wonderful places? Frankenmuth for their car festival. A lot of beautiful roads. There's the tunnel of trees up in the northwest corner of the state. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous place to ride. Also a gorgeous place just to visit with the family. Lots of family-style resorts, lots of condos. Beautiful, beautiful area, especially this time of year. Another good time of year, like northern Minnesota, is during the fall with the fall colors. Also, does touring in general, do you like touring when not on a motorcycle? I've got a lot of footage and a lot of videos from me and the family, which I was thinking about having a separate channel for family videos, or not really family or kids, but just like places to travel with families and some of the amenities and scenery you can go find. Wondering if that'd be interesting to you guys. If so, I could maybe combine the channel and do both. Instead of having to maintain 2 channels for 15 viewers on each one. I don't know. Just kind of doing this for a hobby and to record some of my stuff, instead of letting it just sit on a hard drive collecting dust, not having anybody see it. Let me know your thoughts. Also, should I record audio when going 70? Chances are you won't get this at all. I don't have the lower breath guard on. I don't have any lower deflectors. I got wind buffeting off my helmet. Like, I'm sure this audio isn't going to turn out for crap, but I just need to talk to myself for a while. As much as this is entertainment for you, it is therapy for me. And I really do think this is going to be turned more into a traditional vlog. I've tried to be entertaining. I've tried to give presentations on things. I just want to keep it real. I just want to talk to the camera. Like, not even being on the camera. So I think you're going to get a lot more of this. Even though my best viewed vlogs are working on things, which is probably because that's what I watch the most, like bike builds and will it start, and you know, that's kind of the life I live. Doing really cheap builds and recycling crap, old boats, old gas tanks, old anything. Like, I just love to tinker with it. So remember, there was a cop in front of me. Everybody's been going 70 miles an hour, probably 65. Hey, riding a V-Star, your speedometer 5 miles an hour off? So is everybody else's. Just letting you know that. Stock tires, stock everything. Nothing's ever been changed. Always been fine. Like, the best thing is when I pass some speedometers on the side of the road with the numbers on them that says you're speeding, and I'm like, yeah, look how fast I'm going, I'm hauling butt. And it's like, you're going the speed limit. It's like, oh, no wonder I never get pulled over. My speedometer's off. Wonderful. This is how we roll. Copyright infringement. YouTube could pick that up as that song, then I'm a better singer than I thought. Bam. Nice car from a lady. Just so hot with a helmet on in August. Like, I just want to go. Ugh. Gotta wear the helmet though. Minnesota does not have a helmet law. I was in Seattle, Washington. I don't think New York does. I think New York has a helmet law. Seattle has a helmet law. Wisconsin has a helmet law. All these, no, maybe Wisconsin doesn't. Anyway, in Seattle, like, they couldn't imagine we're not wearing a helmet and riding. They're like, oh my God, if I wore without a helmet, I'd feel like I'm risking something. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's how I feel now. I started when I was new, and I just didn't get rid of it. I'm like, I feel more comfortable with it. Do a lot of night riding, do a lot of city riding. Night riding, it helps with the bugs, the visibility. City riding, you just never know when some jackass is going to run you over. I always feel compelled to say the name of the town when I'm pulling into it. Like St. Bonifacious, Minnesota, also known as St. Bonnie. What the fuck was that? Alright, well I guess I got the recorder on it, again focusing because I had to help block traffic and roll out of here. So 17 bikes tonight, which is about right for August when it's nice out. I think we've had upward of 20, and I mean even on a slow night a couple weeks ago in Sturgis, and there was a lot of guys out of town, and we still had 78 bikes, so it's always a good number for a group ride. It gets to be a big number like this, and you know, some of us spend a lot of time watching over the group and just kind of hanging out in the back, because otherwise you get up and back and up and back, the whole elastic theory. But yeah, good people tonight, a lot of beautiful bikes. Hopefully I'll get some pictures, video of the bikes again, and catch up with some good friends and give you guys some content, and it'll be a good good thing to put up online. Virago, that tells me it's an older bike right there. I like the gold wheel, it's nice. Gold speedometer. So I don't know if the camera picks up her blinking taillight when she brakes on the white bike that's two up and one to the right there. I don't know, LEDs, sometimes they all blink, sometimes you can't pick it up on camera, but I'm sure very effective at night by yourself. Very distracting on this type of thing. Girl in front of me just taps her brakes a couple times if it's necessary, and then otherwise brakes normally. It's way more effective in a group setting. And she's got LEDs and rings and fancy shit too. She doesn't have to have all that. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get the triple whammy